Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age Mythology Replay. Spawn on the south side as blue Gaia, we got Kalexiia. While spawn on the north side as the red Ra, we got bigKO. The big knockout. I have no idea what that's going to mean. Either way, when it comes to these major and minor gods, Gaia. Focus on economic and building. Start with heroic citizens, and promoting citizens is 25% cheaper, making them more effective doing what to do their part. Economic guilds and its technology are 30% cheaper, and of course research in any age, so very nice. I also have to mention as well, you can always go for Rhea in age 3, giving access to early fanatics, so effectively get almost everything you need in age 3 without needing to go age 4, just missing out the iron upgrades and champion upgrades, but still minimizing needing to go to age 3. And you get Lush, provides some health regen. Of course, Lush could be turned into Creep here. Ra is the Miggle Stronghold units and empowerment, so your cavalry units and empowerment. Laborers gather from berry bushes 20% faster, make them a bit more efficient. Camel riders, chariot archers, and war elephants have 15% more hit points, very nice to have. Pharaoh empowered monuments also empower nearby buildings, 60% efficiency of the pharaohs, and priests can also do the same 60% efficiency as the pharaohs. Very nice to have. For his unique upgrade, your villagers gain more pierce and hack armor. Not super great, but it's okay. Makes your villagers a bit more resilient to raids. And you get to summon rain. When it comes to major and minor gods, I am more biased towards Leto than Oceanus. Most players tend to go to Oceanus. Leto offers a pretty good god power of Spider. This thing is underrated in my opinion. After all, it goes 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. It increases by 3 per cast. And think about it, even with that 9 favor, 12 favor, to kill all 3 human soldiers, assuming in the form of traps. Name me a myth unit can generally reliably kill 3 human soldiers with the same favor cost. It still gets pretty cost effective pretty quickly. Not to mention you get a pretty good amount of pierce armor for your human soldiers, as well as some extra favor generation. Oceanus, of course, gave the Carnivora, Servant Kalexiia, good healer units, weightless mace, makes you counter cavalry units, which in this case could be useful against Ra, since he's more focused on cavalry. The Miggle Stronghold units. Fight a Shark is not that great, plus 5% damage for Marmellos, Fanatics, and a bit of bleed damage, not important. Of course, your heroes get double the effect. And Frontline Heroics makes your promotions for infantry cheaper. I am definitely biased towards Leto. Rhea's Crown. Speaking of Rhea, town centers and villages cost less and generate a slight bit of favor. Very nice to have. Let's see. This one here is Demeter's Throne. Makes your economic guilds, manners, and drop-offs just cheaper. Nice to have. Nothing too critical. We do have the Fur of Boyi. Heroes get health regen plus 0.25 health gen. Nice to have, probably pretty nice for the Atlanteans, but Rock used that for his priest, and it was Pharaoh. I wonder if that affects the priest, the son of Osiris. If it does, that would be one of the few ways you can heal up the son of Osiris. Oceanus being selected, you have also the Blanket of Emperor Zoe. Makes your buildings get more crush armor. We got Fa. I don't think I covered the initial ones for Ra, did I? Provides Shifting Sands, a pretty good age 2 god power, one of the better ones. The Wadjet, I hate the Wadjet. People like the Wadjet, I hate the Wadjet. Improve your Axeman, improve your Spearman, and improve your Slinger. Very, very nice to have. And this makes your farms cost 50% less as well, making it easy to transition to them. Fa is a good way to good H2 minor god. You get excellent god power and excellent upgrades. You just get a really crappy myth unit, which people like. I hate it. I find the Wadjets horrible.
Scopos.
We got, of course, the watchtowers, of course, to keep watch. Spot's almost complete. Yeah, did I left me drink over? There it is. There's the Wadjet. 12 damage. Horrible poison damage. Well, it is actually better on the Wadjet than, say, Spearman, other poison sources. It's still not great. You've got a pretty bad DPS. You are pretty squishy. And you do actually have 18 range. That's the only thing that's going for the Wadjet. It is a myth unit that actually has range. I still hate it. Then I forget to mention how much I hate the Wadjet. Do you have the shot off of being researched here? Very nice to have. No, the patron goddess can't get fought, can she? Does go quite well with prosperity, though. Villagers migrating down south for the winter. What's getting hit? I'm not sure what got destroyed. Trying to listen for the sound effect. What's getting hit? Is there a boar that's attacking something? I was trying to figure out where that sound effect was coming from, and I had no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I was just trying to shift back and forth. I'm wearing a headset, and I think my audio is mono in the stream and the recordings. But I was trying to figure out where it's coming from. I was like, going right here. Okay, here my left ear. Went right here my right ear. And I just still could not find it. Wait, was it this guy here? No, it's had a pig sound effect, and that's definitely a cow thing. There was a pig here, but I didn't see destruction property there. I had no idea. Kalexiia and Wadjet trying to take out, or Priest and Wadjet trying to take out the Kalexiia. Oh, we got maybe it was right here, and the sound effect was really bugging out. I have no idea at this point. It looks like Blue is trying to steal this food here. Very bold. I do like players who try to go with the food on the field first. But still, that is very dangerous. Now it looks like both players sort of just ecoing up. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Do not have Thea queued on up. Get the Dryad and Symphilian Bird. When it comes to the age up, I'm going to slow down a little bit. So, Thea gets access to her Spetty's tree with Dryads, which causes 0 population. Excuse me, a Mythian that causes 0 population. Symphilian Bird, a flying bird that causes bleed damage. But it size improves your Oracle's favor. Poseidon Secrets make your cavalry cheaper. And Lands of Stone makes your cavalry have increased damage and a bit of snare effect. Very nice if you want to go for more cavalry focus. My apologies, hit my microphone again. If Ross sees what Gaia ages up to, it would probably be a good idea for him to eye a camel riders who are anti-cavalry units. Let's see, what can support out that? Some Dryad bricks make your buildings increase hit points, reduce their cost. Nice, but nothing critical. Dark Waters is probably be very useful for counter cavalry units. Camel riders as well as caravans get plus 50% hit points and a bit of health regen. And of course, you get the laser crocodiles. First, the Pest Shows, then it gets upgraded to Pet Sobix. Thanks, Grant. Words Commit. Gives access to Citadel. Pretty nice upgrade to Town Center. Scarabs. Let's see. Scarabs get a lifesteal. Myth units gain lifesteal for 25% damage. Scarabs get additional 75%, so Scarabs get 100% damage. Huh, is that Rhino Stagros icon? Does it become? Either way, Sling the Sun gives your slings more bonus damage against infantry, which the can see went for a fall, which does give slingers potential bit of divine damage, and Chariot Archers get +2 range, which is actually pretty nice. I do think, yep, he's going for Sobek. I think that is a better option, particularly when he sees Thea right here. Says with advancement of Thea, Sobek is going. He's probably going to feel really good that he selected Sobek. Almost like the people tend to go for Thea more than Rhea, and I'm the outlier Gaia, who likes the other minor gods. Either way, you got a scintillating birds, some dryads, marmellos, caladria, barracks now being salvaged there. Do you have a large number of containers? Red needs to age up and pump out some big old strongholds, start getting out those camel riders. Poseidon's secrets, Lance of Stone. It's going for Axemen. With our cast division, we know Spearmans would be better. We got the rock here. Through a Ragnar rock and roll. And the Pesuchos. A fan favorite, because who doesn't like laser crocodiles? Oh. You load up the crocodile. You can see here the birdie does have the flag in his beak. I was not expecting to load up the crocodile. There's really no purpose to it. And we do actually have some camel caravans, early camel caravans. Various upgrades here, including medium range. Destroyers. We do have a fortress here, which has a garrison. There's probably destroyers inside of it. 2 destroyers. I wonder, what type of destroyers? Are they just dark? Yeah, they're just Dark Age destroyers. Gaia's immediately queued up Atlas. I prefer Hectate, because I really do like Tartarus Gate. Tartarus Gate is pretty good in late game. In big combat, you don't throw it onto where, you know, opposing army or even where the structure is. You want to throw it in the middle of the trade line, because it's a great way to deny the trade. Not the end of the trade line, they can just simply repurpose somewhere in between. If you put it in the between part, they can't repurpose the trade. Do you have elephant? We all know how sadistic elephants are in real life. We do have now the heavy Contarius, which rewards stabbing some of these laborers. Rocket, of course, can't engage. Does have divine protection at least. Good number of Red's villagers gone down. Red's down to 35 villagers. He has 2 villager queues going. He has lost so many villagers. I looked away for a moment. He lost so many villagers. Try that laser croc to provide some fire support. Going some more camel riders. Needs more camel riders. Axemen will diff the wrong call, but luckily they're taking fire for the camel riders. And we do actually have stone walls being researched. Very nice. We're already improving the walls health points like from 600 to what? 2,000? 100 plus 100%. So suggest goes up to 1,200, which is very good. And so, of course, improve their hack armor as well, giving them from 50 to 55%. $1,255%. We do have the cameras heading up north and getting some of these heroic citizens. They do escape out through the gate. Cameras do not have dark waters just yet. Do now have the medium copper pelt test now being employed in the field. Good counter cavalry units. And actually, she has cancelled Atlas and going for Hecate. Very nice. Going for the destroyers. Over here, I do have some destroyers. They are just medium destroyers. Temple taking some damage there. The destroyers are going to be destroyed. At least Red does have some trade caravans going as another form of civilian income. For right now, Blue has twice the amount of civilian population in the field. Go for Hecate, going for Weightless Mace. Raw has now deployed in the rain. Town Center. Oh, the town center got destroyed there? I thought it was still alive. Must be going crazy. Blues village is heading up north, 190 population, but at 122 versus 103, or 203 versus 205. Yep, Blue is in pretty good position. Probably should go for fortified towns just soon. Going for some bronze upgrades. Not bronze, copper. Very big difference. One includes 10, the other one does not. Heavy war elephants being deployed in the field. Heavy infantry being researched by Gaia. One thing can go quite nicely right now is Fanatics, good against infantry and cavalry. And so is Mickle more siege works. I wonder how got a line of watchtowers here. How well these siege will works. Guess we'll find out soon enough. No boiling oil. Of course, can always go for Ballista Tower. Does load up the rock with a unit of some sort. Actually, there's 6 elephants inside of or 8 elephants inside of that rock. He has to be very careful. The Terma could shoot it down. He coming in for a drop, and all of a sudden, elephants just pop on out. We got Parapets Chose. Tartarus Gate now summoned. Sending a villager flying, as well as some Tartarus spawn. War elephants are a little slow to spawn.
In which?
We do have more rain being sent by Red. Blue has these counter cavalry there. That should be a good unit to keep on fighting these war elephants. Tartan spawn still coming on in. Did hit the Tartar Gate a little bit, but the Tartan spawn did clean up the siege tower. Blue's now pulling out some fire siphons. More Pets Chose being deployed in the field. Still no Pet Sobek upgrade. Those look the rock once again. Ready to Ragnarok and roll. Town center goes down again. Fire siphons push forward along the flank. Some fanatics being deployed in the field. Argus archers being deployed in the field, as well as more counter-peltists. Bronze upgrades as well. And the elephants will destroy the Tartan Gate.
In which?
Osiris now being researched by Red. And there was a bit of chaos there by the Lampedes. Lampedes offer a good amount of range damage and divine damage. And Hecate does offer a upgrade, improved attack speed with myth units, effectively increasing their DPS. Heroic Fanatics and Heroic, what are those, Termas?
Go.
Fanatics and Capaldi's both good in the situation. Fanatics, of course, a bit more generalist. Capaldi's are very specialized. Fire Cycle. Oh, wait. Apparently, the rock can be berserked by the Lampedes. And is that permanent? Is that a permanent frenzy? The rock is stuck in the air with so much stuff in here, and I'm pretty sure if it crashes the ground, everything dies. Okay, has subsided there, needs to dismount immediately. Lampedes threw some bolts up to it, it's down to 80 health. Needs to drop off. The Pharaoh needs to heal that rock, drops it off. That ride's done for. Gotta find another chopper. Nice tried using the rock as a... actually tried to use the rock as a unit, but it's not going too great, honestly. Hestros does zap the Lampedes a little bit. Quadra does heal her up, though. Pharaoh Priest can start picking up the Lampedes. The Lampedes have been very good. 800 damage. And Red does back the game now. This is AngradeVT saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.